XM Studios Wolverine can't be that much better than any other Wolverine statue out there. There's only so many ways you could pose Wait, what is this?
Tonight on MCE.
Wolverine! Here it is, bitches. XM's Wolverine, the statue we've been waiting for a really long time. So straight up, this is not a sponsored video, and even if it was, I'd still give you my honest opinion because that's how I roll. No NDAs, no contracts, or any other bullshit in this house. You could thank this review to this wonderful man right here. He's an awesome guy. He said, George, let's get that XM Studio Wolverine so you can make one of your crazy ass videos. To which I responded, hell yeah! So even though I'm not keeping this statue, this is still my honest opinion. If you're new to this channel, please like, subscribe, and ding that bell to get notified when we come out with future videos. Also, leave a comment below letting me know which is your favorite Wolverine suit. And with that, let's go!
Berserker Barrage!
Before I got started, I threw on my favorite Wolverine shirt. Look at that guy. Sexy man, you. First up, the assembly I felt was one of the easiest I have ever put together from XM. Kudos for packaging this guy in a nice small box. It's awesome to get a statue from XM that I didn't need a fucking crane to get in the building. The instructions were solid and easy to follow, and you get a nifty art print which is always appreciated and cool. The statue has a medium-sized footprint and only takes up 20 inches of height, 20 inches of depth, and 14 inches in width. To get this guy in the States, you're probably gonna pay a little around $1,100 USD. Why do statues cost so much? Because they're freaking cool, that's why. So congrats if you got him, and if you didn't get him, well, good luck on the hunt. Now this statue has some major presence, taken straight out of the Claremont and Miller run where Wolverine battles it out in Japan. I love this sculpt overall, which is a credit to the sculptor, Ramel Chopra. Who's Ramel Chopra? Well, if you don't know who Ramel Chopra is, where the hell have you been? Kidding. Check out the link to his other works in the description. The composition and the paint are a marvel, pun intended. And if you think I'm going too fast, don't worry. I will double back in slow motion so you can see every detail. The base is a Japanese rooftop with a dragon koi fish statue behind Wolverine. The dragon part of the statue represents strength, power, and ferocity, while the koi embodies perseverance and strength of will. Together, they allude to the legend of the koi fish representing transformation and rebirth. Deep, right? What the hell does all that mean? Fuck if I know. I just found it on Google. Sounded cool, so I threw it in. Plus, it gives you a chance to really admire the sculpt of the fish. The base is filled with ornate roof tiles that are weathered and destroyed, complete with broken pieces of wood. XM also provides a samurai helmet that you can place on the base. This is cool and adds some much needed color to the base, but the magnet doesn't really hold it very well. It can easily be knocked off. On the opposite side, there are two slots to place the katanas in. Personally, I don't care for it, but I'll show you what you could do with these later, and I'll give you a hint, it's not for scratching your back. So up to the main attraction, Wolverine. Like the comic, the old Knucklehead is dressed in his Sunday best, the brown and yellow variant suit. I've always been a fan of this suit cause I just am. I really don't have a reason for it. It's just cool. The suit is extremely close to comic accurate, complete with winged boots and a red belt. There's some really great separation of texture in here, where the boots have a leather textured appearance and the yellows have a more stretchy material look, and then there's some smooth areas which separate it all. The boots feature zippers on the back so you can believably conceive how Logan could slip them on. Other additions like stitching and ornate designs in the belt clasp add a little flair to the whole ensemble. As for anatomy, I think it's spot on. Wolverine is not overly muscular, but he looks tough. Again, comic accurate. For the claws, you're provided with 2 sets of bone claws and 2 sets of metal claws that you could slide into the hands. I really thought that this would be where I would have most of my issues with the statue, but as it turned out, most of the claws fit snugly. Now I say most is because I had one claw that just would not fit in as much as I tried. It happened to be one of the bone claws. So I just basically had to find the right one until it worked. But the metal claws worked fine, which is the way I would go anyway. Additionally, you could swap out hands for ones holding, yes, you guessed it, the swords from the roof. Again, not the way that I would display them, but I like the swords in the hand better than they were on the roof. Lastly, we have the portraits. I really like the mask portrait, to be honest. I feel it fits the body better, and I like the texture on the mask. Plus, he looks enraged, and I like my Wolverine angry! The unmasked is okay, but much like Sideshow's Wolverine, it just doesn't seem to work for me. But to each their own. Hey, if you want to display it that way, go for it. Don't let me stop you. What the hell do you know anyway? What? Nothing? So the question running around Facebook, is this the best Wolverine? This is definitely in my top 3 licensed pieces. For my money, I would go with the Sideshow Wolverine or the Logan Premium formats. But if you're into a brown suit look, this is the way to go. I absolutely love it. So that's it, I'm done. Drinks all around. If you got this one, congrats. And if you're hunting for it, hit me up. I might be able to get one for you. Thanks for watching and hanging out with me to the end of this video. And as always, keep it marvelous.